Finally, it's happening. You read the title of this video right. Tesla to buy xAI according to Elon. And this is pretty big stuff if this happens, because I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Regarding this, Tesla buying xAI, not buying for the past 2 years, I'm a little upset. Today I am a little bit of an upset Tesla shareholder because we lost so much appreciation and a very big opportunity while we let others invest in it, in xAI. I'm very upset of that. I'm very upset, but there is one thing that if this is gonna happen, I'll be a very, very happy Tesla investor, and I'll get to that in a bit. But let's talk about why I'm a little upset first. So smash that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get down to it. Elon Musk's xAI seeks up to 200 billion valuation in the next fundraising. And check this out, guys. SpaceX to invest 2 billion into Elon Musk's xAI. Bro, here's what's very upsetting for me. Why is SpaceX allowed to invest? Why is Elon allowing SpaceX to invest? Yes, I get it. SpaceX is a private company. All his companies are private except for Tesla. And we already know what's going on with that. There's a lawsuit and all these other, stupid things that are going around. But how come Tesla can't do it? How come Tesla can't invest in xAI? And it's very frustrating a little bit because they've lost a lot of opportunity. When I asked Grok here, how much did they first start with raising capital and what the valuation was then compared to now? Because right now, the xAI is worth $200 billion. That's insane, guys. That's insane because not even 2 years ago, in November of 2023, according to Grok here, xAI for the first time raised about $134 or $135 million. That's a valuation anywhere between 500 million to 1 billion. Right now it's 200 billion. I wrote this on X because I was a little upset. I wrote here explaining the whole situation on why this is just ridiculous and why Tesla didn't invest back then, even though most investors were crying back then in 2023 to invest anything in xAI, because Tesla has a lot of cash. They have 37 billion. 2023, I think they've had just almost at 30 billion. So they had a lot of cash to invest. And this is why it's very upsetting. I wrote here that xAI first round of raising capital was about $137 million. Valuation would have been around 500 million in November of 2023. Today, xAI is valued at $200 billion, almost a 400x growth within 2 years. That's just messed up, man. I mean, if Tesla invested only $100 million back then, today that would be $40 billion. This was the easiest investment ever. Not allowing Tesla to invest in xAI was a mistake, and I kind of feel disappointed as a shareholder since we take too much shit from all sides every damn day. Please do it ASAP. And now I see SpaceX wants to buy Tesla, or wants to buy xAI, not Tesla. I'm just a little upset of this. I'm pretty upset of this. And here's the thing. Elon Holmars was like, it would be great if Tesla could do this. And Elon Musk finally shed some light to this, saying that it would be great, but subject to board and shareholder approval. Bro, do it right now. We Tesla investors want to own some xAI. We've been wanting it since the day. We didn't want Nvidia and other companies investing in xAI. We didn't want any of those companies to do it. We wanted Tesla from day one to fund this thing. Because if we did fund this thing, my God, not even 400x, it probably would have been more. Tesla stock would have slapped on another 100 billion just for the valuation of xAI. You know what that means, guys, right? That means $30 more than what the stock is now, pretty much in the mid 350s if that was the case. But that's kind of upsetting, the fact that we didn't do it. And I get it why maybe Elon didn't do it is because Tesla's a public company. They don't want actual shareholders to dictate what's going on with xAI. I get it. But come on, man. Come on. That is not a sheesh moment. That is a sad moment. That is a disappointing moment. And, you guys are seeing what's going on with Grok4, because that's part of xAI. It's absolutely insane. At least we're getting Grok in Teslas now, which is a very, very big deal. But the fact that, shout out to Farzad for going on X and asking everyone to say, hey, do me a favor and just give me your prompts and I'll put it, because you got to pay for Grok4. It's a little expensive. But that is insane. One of the ones that I do want to share with you guys here is this prompt. Shout out to Tesla Talk for coming out with this prompt. Very interesting prompt saying that assume humanoid robots begin mass production in 2026 at 100,000 units annually. Now, I don't think that's going to happen. I think probably half that will be even bullish, but let's just go with it. Doubling output each year until reaching a run rate of 1 billion units. The unit price drops to 10,000 once production exceeds 1 million units. And by 2032, the labor equivalent costs fall to 20 cents. Bro, if this happens, that's insane. But nonetheless, he's giving him a task, as you guys can read here. For each year, provide, output, goal, everything. And look what this thing does. Gives you a nice chart, gives you how to do it. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I mean, in 2034, it's saying that interest rates and inflation, well, inflation is going to be -8, but interest rates are going to go negative. I don't know. This is hurting my brain, but this is Grok4. This is Grok4. And then at the bottom, it says narrative, major inflection points and cause effects change. You guys can pause and read all these things. It's absolutely insane. Long-term outcomes. Man, it's insane. It's honestly just insane. GDP impact. I mean, if you just read that, that's going to really blow your mind. And this is Grok answering these questions. Imagine the other questions he can answer. And we're getting this in Tesla cars, which again, that's very bullish and all. But I'm still a little bit upset at the fact that Tesla investors, Tesla shareholders, Tesla didn't buy a piece of xAI. 50 million, 40 million, not even 100 million. Just something. We would have 400x'd within less than 2 years. That's insane. That is insane. But the fact that we didn't do that is kind of upsetting. Now, there's one thing, the reason why I think why Elon is not doing this with xAI, and we did talk about this a few times on X Spaces, when I have podcasts with Joe and everybody else, their reasoning is, hey, this is all a tactic that Tesla and xAI will merge into one. That will be insane if that happens. If that is the plan, which it could be the plan, that would be insane. That means Elon will have more than 25% worth of Tesla. But that comes down to that comes down to his compensation package to see what it could be. But this is one way of him going over 25% and having his power or vote not being ruled out as what he is so worried about because of Optimus and all these other AI things that he's doing. This could very well be the plan, but I think there's another way that Tesla and Elon can get the 25%, and that's Class A, Class B shares. That's like what Google and Berkshire Hathaway is doing it. He can do it that way too. But doing through the xAI, merging them to one is an automatic over 25%. And that, I mean, I think investors will be pretty happy about that. The fact that now Tesla is purely an AI company, because it already is an AI technology energy company. But when you mix, when they merge xAI, Tesla xAI now, whatever you want to call it, Tesla is purely an AI play. And I think it'll be valued tremendously, a whole lot more. Dilution will be there, of course, but it'll be valued a whole lot more with the xAI over time, with Grok and all these other things it's doing. But in the meantime, I'm pretty upset that the fact that we missed a 400x opportunity. But Elon's opening up the gate a little bit, shedding some light, saying that, hey man, we'll do a shareholder vote, we'll get the board approved. If the board approves and the shareholder says yes, then we will do it. And it looks like if you look at the comments, they're going crazy. They're all saying, yes, please, yes, yes. And I'm saying, yes. We should have done this on day flipping one. And this thing will reach $1 trillion as well. It will reach $1 trillion with this AI stuff going on and the way it's progressing forward. And yeah, it's just get ready for that. That's going to be a sheesh moment. And I'm very excited to see what's going to happen. But I really hope Tesla owns a piece of xAI. If not, if the merge is going to happen in the future, then I'll be pretty happy about that. That'll be a sheesh moment. If news comes out and says that Tesla and xAI are merging into one, oh my God, that's going to be a very, very great day. But this is big. The fact that Elon's saying that, you know what, now we can start talking about if the shareholders approve and all these things, we can get xAI into Tesla, or they're already in Teslas, but Tesla to buy some shares of xAI to help the fundraising and stuff like that. This should have happened again on day one. That's all I'm saying. But when it comes to Tesla overall, there's very little things that do upset me. This is one of them. But majority of the things that are going on with the robotaxi and stuff, man, I'm flipping happy. We have Grok and Teslas now, which is absolutely flipping massive. So, it's big. This is big. Elon saying that Tesla can buy xAI and maybe merge later on. This is very big. This is massive news. And I don't think we should, shrug it off. Because if Tesla can buy some xAI, that would be amazing. I know it's late, but that would be amazing. But get ready, guys. Just get ready for this and this video right here. Because if you're a Tesla shareholder, you need to get ready because there's a lot of other bombshells that went down with Elon recently. And I think you all need to know about it. I think you guys must know about it. Make sure you guys subscribe, become a channel member, and I shall see you guys in the next video. See ya.